Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Extra Digit Movement's countdown to daily stimulus. Go ahead and comment in the chat where you're from. And we're going to get this thing started here shortly. Go and get those watch parties going too, man. Cool thing about watch parties is not only can you start them, but you can also invite specific people. So don't sleep on that either, man. Invite some folks to your watch party even after you get that thing started. Send it directly to some people's inbox that you know would enjoy a daily stimulus. So we've got all sorts of people jumping into the room. Irving, Texas. We've got Raleigh, North Carolina, Savannah. Okay. It's going to get my watch party going, and we're going to get ready to share with you how you can create your own daily stimulus plan. All right. All right. My watch party is up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are super excited to have you as we continue our MAYhem. Guys, this is day number 5. If you've been hanging with us, then you know that we offer some solutions to help you through this social distancing, this pandemic, whatever it is that people are calling it these days. But we are here to provide solutions because those who are providing solutions are winning this morning. So go ahead and hit the share button, get your watch party started. Give us about 90 seconds and we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. I want to give everybody a chance to get in the room. We've got people from all over the country. Have we reached coast to coast yet? I know we've got people on the East Coast. It's early for our people out on the West. Let's see the first person that comments from the West Coast, California, Washington State, Las Vegas. Where y'all at this morning, man? I know it's early for y'all on that side of the country, but nevertheless, we try to reach coast to coast because the information that we have is blessing people all over America. So let's see if we can find someone from the West Coast to show up and represent. Brooklyn is in the building. Louisiana is in the building. East Coast is in the house. All right. 60 seconds to count down, guys. You still got time to get yourself something to write with, something to write on. You do not want to leave your fortune to your memory, as the great Jim Rohn would say. So what you write on the line stays in your mind. So be prepared to take some good notes. And I think you're going to be blown away by what we share. Again, this is day 5 of our MAYhem celebration. We're helping people put together a daily stimulus plan, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, where you can be in control of your income. That's what we want to help you guys understand today. So give us about 30 more seconds and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring in my co-pilot for today. We always get a chance to rock together. I think people love this Midwest connection, this STL, Chi-Town Connect. And so get those watch parties started. Let's go ahead and get this presentation underway. For those of you who do not know me, I am H. Cortez, also known as the one and only financial health mentor here on behalf of the Extra Digit Movement, where it is our mission, is our goal. What we want to do is help you improve your financial condition 1 digit at a time. If you're making 3 figures per week, then we want to help you make 4. If you're making 4 figures per month, then we want to help you make 5. Making 5 figures per year, we want to help you make 6 and ultimately get you to 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. Right, Don, I'm thinking about LeBron James when he took his talents to South Beach. Not 1 digit, not 2 digit, not 3 digit, not 4 digit. We want to help you get to 7 digits if we can. So, yeah. Don, my friend, tell them a little bit about yourself, man. Let's go ahead and get this party started.
Hey, man, good morning. Thanks again for having me Cortez, like you said, man, it is always an honor to link up with you, sir, and make some history, man. A little bit about myself. Been in this industry about 6-7 years now. Born and raised, good old state of Chicago, Illinois. And man, just love teaching financial education, love exposing people to the opportunity to live a better life. So it looks like we got our first Nevada check-in there, man. So, hey, Cortez, I'm ready to go ahead and knock this thing out of the park, man, and change somebody's life this morning.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are coast to coast. That means we can officially get started. So, guys, as we are practicing social distancing, and some states are coming online, and they're doing the 10-10-10 rule, where 10 people can be in a building at one time here in Missouri and certain parts of the country, and certain parts of the state. And that kind of thing is happening all over the country. But I don't think we can deny the impact that coronavirus, COVID-19, has had on all of us in a variety of ways. So our heart goes out to people who've lost loved ones, people who are lost jobs and struggling, and that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, man, you have to understand, if you're going to solve any problem, you have to get to the root cause of that problem, ladies and gentlemen. And we understand when it comes to finances, there's 4 basic root causes that you have to understand. So I'm gonna hit them with the first couple, Dawn, and then I'll let you wrap up with the last 2. But the first one is inflation. Yes, we can talk about the dollar losing its value, and some of the technical things behind why inflation happens in a particular economy. But at the end of the day, what you need to understand is that the cost of living is always going up, and the raises on your job typically aren't keeping up. And now we have this pandemic going on where a lot of businesses are out of business. A lot of them have reduced the amount of revenue that's coming in because nobody can come to their shops and spend money, right? Well, guess what? When this thing is over and we are now free to move about the country, right? Like the Southwest commercial, do you think those guys are going to increase prices to make up the losses? Absolutely. What are you doing to make sure your income is going to go up as well? Challenge number 2 is high taxes. Guys, I love that we are in a country where we have the wherewithal and the heart and compassion to say, listen, people are struggling, so let's put some money in their pocket to help them ease the burden. Well, where did that money come from, though? Right? The U.S. Treasury. So what does that mean when it comes to taxes? We just cut a $2 trillion check, and that money has to be paid back. And primarily it's going to be paid back by the taxpayers. Now, I don't know about you, Don, but I don't even get a stimulus check, and I'm still going to have to pay that money back when taxes go up. So the first 2 challenges, inflation and taxes. Go ahead and hit them with the next 2, my friend.
Yeah, so Cortez, like you was just saying, a lot of people, $2.1 trillion in stimulus checks was cut from taxes. And for some of the people that already received their stimulus check 2-3 weeks ago, it's then already ran out, Cortez. So the $1,200 that people received, they done already ran through that. And the way people are kind of getting by now that the stimulus check is gone is number 3, which is debt. So people are floating things on credit cards now to help them suffice. I mean, you're just talking about, everything going up. Food, groceries are up at the grocery store. Gas is down right now, but things aren't going to come down. And when a lot of people already ran through that $1,200, the only way that they can get by now is floating a lot of things on a credit card. And so what's going to happen to that is the interest part on the credit cards alone is going to keep people enslaved to debt. So people really need to understand that something else has to work, just not them. Like put that in the comment section. Something has to work, just not me. And then the 4th challenge is big business. So Cortez, think about this when we're talking about this social pandemic. We're talking about this pandemic, and we're talking about social distancing and everything. The NFL is shut down. Major League Baseball so far didn't start on time. Las Vegas is shut down. The airline industry, no planes are flying. Hollywood films aren't being, films aren't being created, sitcoms aren't being created, right? We done probably watched everything there is to watch on Netflix at this point.
Right.
So big business is impacted by this as well. And so what I need everybody to understand is, if this is impacting, these billion-dollar corporations, how's it impacting you? But Coach, there's one more thing before I give it back to you. Not everybody's losing in this. TikTok is up. Zoom is winning. Publix just made $1 billion, right? Walmart is still earning while this is going on. Microsoft Homes, these things are these businesses, should I say, they still winning. So not everybody's winning. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, are you going to come out of this pandemic better, or are you going to come out of this pandemic worse? Because it's humanly impossible for you to come out of this pandemic the same. So you're either going to be better, meaning you're going to grow through this, or you're going to come out worse, meaning you're going to do absolutely nothing. And now high taxes and high debt is just going to eat you up.
Awesome, man. You talked about the companies that are winning, and there's a reason that they are winning, ladies and gentlemen, because of how they were positioned in the marketplace. Once you think about something, those companies that are winning position themselves to provide a solution. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We want to share with you the solution to overcoming those 4 challenges. We understand that the media is going to pump doom and gloom and the statistics over and over, but that's not our job. We want to help you understand how to provide a solution for yourself first and foremost, but ultimately, how can you be in position to provide solutions to others that will help you not only survive during this social distancing, but also thrive in it and beyond it. And for us, Don, our number one solution is a home-based business. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what the governor of Missouri says. Most of the state is open because we're in a densely populated area here in St. Louis City and St. Louis County. We're not able to move about the city, but even if we were, I ain't going outside, man. I don't care what the governor say, what the mayor say. They want to quickly get back to business as usual, but it's never going to be business as usual. So, and I know that there are millions of people who are thinking like me. They're thinking, hey, I'm staying quarantined. Even if the city is open, my house is still quarantined. Don't you come knock on this door. You are not getting in. Right. Since everybody is thinking that way and everybody is at home, doesn't it make sense to be able to offer a solution to those people who are at home? And then you got to realize this too, Don. We have now gone through another phase of conditioning, right, where we understand that we can still run our lives from our homes, right? So a home-based business offers 4 unique advantages. Number 1, it's a low startup cost. Yeah. Number 2, low overhead, right? The bills that you have right now, you don't need to go and create a whole new set of bills and go open a storefront. No, you can operate your business from your home. Then it allows you to legally lower your taxes. This is probably the best thing about a home-based business because you already have everyday expenses like a cell phone, like your internet service, like rent, if you're renting a place, utilities. These things you have in existence right now, but you start a home-based business and you're legally, ethically, and morally allowed to lower your tax liability. And then best of all is high income potential, right? I want you to put in the comments, I am the multiplier. See, when I was on my job, Don, before I was able to walk away and do this full time, I made it to a certain pay band. And in order for me to increase my income on that job, the person above me would have had to leave the company, get fired, get promoted, or die. Right. It doesn't matter how hard I worked, the skills that I brought to the table, I was not in control of my income. And in this case, I am, because if I put in the work, then I can increase my income over and over and over without needing permission. So hit them with our second solution, Don.
Yeah, so our second solution, again, ladies and gentlemen, we're practicing social distancing. Everybody's under quarantine, right? Cortez and I are talking from the comforts of our own home. But the one thing that we certainly want to make sure we leverage is social media, right? We like TikTok is hey Cortez, if I see one more person do the video thing, man, and get out of the way, I ain't even got no hair, but I'm gonna pull it out. But what I mean by that is, we get to leverage social media. So we probably got 200, 250 people on here right now. Mm-hmm. But as we saw in those slides, I think when Andre Russell did a video maybe 2-3 weeks ago, he probably had 250, 300 people as well. But within like a week's time, that video reached like 6,000 people or something like that, 5,000 people. God only knows how many people it's reached now. When Chrissy did the video the next night, I remember hers, man. She had like 260 people on there that night. And within a week's time, she was up to 10,000 people. So ladies and gentlemen, we leverage social media because we can't control how many people are going to see this, right? It won't just be the 250 people that's with us now. It won't be them 189 people that's rocking with us right now. By this time next week, Cortez, we might have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 people seeing this. So the exposure with us linking and partnering and using social media gives us that opportunity to go ahead and get this message out there to the masses to, again, help people change their lives from the comfort of their homes. Ladies and gentlemen, think about this, guys. Think about this. We already at home.
Right.
We go nowhere. we can't go nowhere. So if you can't go anywhere, you already at home. Why not make some money while you're here? Why not make some money while you're here? I don't know. That's just the way we think.
I mean, yeah, and we can't be alone, man. And then our solution number 3, historically, whenever our country has fallen under hard times and recessions or market contractions and things of that nature, the one thing that we as a country have always turned to, and that's education. So our third solution is a specific education, and it's a financial education. And I want you guys to really get how simple what we do actually is. You're saying to yourself, well, Cortez, okay, if I start a home-based business, what kind of home-based business can I start? I know that I can use technology to market my business and get some exposure, but watch this. We expose people, that's step number 1 of what we do, to the challenges that they must overcome. Then we educate them on 3 solutions that will help them overcome those challenges. And then we turn them over to some experts that will help them execute their financial game plan. Guys, it is that simple. We expose, we educate, and then we help them get in touch with professionals that will help them execute their game plan. And most people that I know who want to have a better finance, they are looking for solutions. Millions of people, Don, every single day are on Google, on YouTube, searching how to make money from home, how to build wealth, how to get out of debt, how to grow my income, right? And we have the best solution because it's a home-based business. We leverage technology, and we have a team of experts ready and waiting to help you take your finances to the very next level.
Hey, Cortez, and really quick, just to kind of piggyback off that as well. Every wealthy person or every successful person leverages experts, right?
That's right.
When we get sick, we leverage the expertise of our medical professionals. My wife is a nurse. Shout out to everybody on the front lines. We thank you so much for all that you do. My wife is a nurse. She's got doctors at her call. So if something goes wrong with me and she don't understand, you just reach out to one of her counterparts.
Right.
The cars go down. They leverage mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Barbers, I'm not a professional barber.
Right.
So what I'm saying is every successful person has experts in their repertoire, so to say, to
Right.
go ahead and coach them through how to be successful in whatever avenue that is. And we're very fortunate to have experts, at our leisure as well, to help us get through and help us understand these financial situations and challenges as well.
Absolutely. So the question we have, are you ready to income shift, right? You might be saying, Cortez, what the heck is income shift? Well, that is shifting your money back to your pocket from the entities that are getting it from you. So let me ask you a very serious question. Guys, if a one-time investment of $495 could bring back to your household $500 to $700 per month, would it be worth it? How many times would you make that investment, right? What if after the one-time investment of $499 to bring $500 to $700 per month back into your household, it then costs you $199 to maintain your business or your access to that $500 to $700 per month? Would you make that investment? Now, I know you would, because it's a no-brainer. Well, guess what? There's a good thing that MWR Financial does not charge $500 to get started or $200 per month, guys. The one company that we've decided to partner with that gives us the home-based business, that teaches us how to educate people on the 4 challenges and the 3 solutions that they need to fix those 4 challenges so that they can put more money back into their pocket, is MWR Financial. So for only $228 one time, $119 per month, you are in business. You literally buy into a franchise, so to speak, just like you would a McDonald's, right? You buy into McDonald's, what are you actually buying? You're buying a system, right? You're buying a proven method of moving burgers, fries, and shakes. Well, guess what? When you buy into an MWR Financial franchise, you're buying a system that offers the #1 solution that everybody is looking for today. That is personal financial success. There's 3 things that people are really, really focused on right now on what this social distancing has brought out in people. People are focused on their health more than they ever have before. They're focused on their wealth more than they ever have before, and they're focused on their relationships, their family, their close loved ones more than they ever have before. And we provide a solution that will help them get their money right with things like Money Max, legally lower your taxes with our tax professionals, enrolled agents with the IRS will help you get an instant pay raise on your job through the adjustment of the W-4. Then we have credit specialists that will help you work on your credit. And what's cool about this, and I'm going to show you some examples here in a second, but whether you got no credit, whether you got poor credit, whether you got decent credit, whether you got excellent credit, there is always room for improvement. And these guys know how to get that done. Now, tell them about the other 2 sets of professionals that we have, because I know you've got some good experience with them as well.
Absolutely. Equity Max is our debt elimination pillar. Write this down for me, guys, in the comment section. Write this down. Like, if I aim for nothing, I'll hit it every time. If I aim for nothing, I'll hit it every time. Now, I didn't make that up. That's a quote that came from my mentor, Mr. Brian Bean. But Equity Max, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Equity Max helps you guys understand your financial freedom goal, right? They've got the system and the software in place where they're going to show you how to eliminate this debt in record time. So your creditors may have you eliminating debt in 40 to 50 years. And with the exact same money, Equity Max is going to show you, it's going to show you guys, you ladies and you gentlemen, Equity Max is going to show you how to eliminate that debt in probably half the time, if not a little bit more. So it's going to help you save a ton of interest off of the debt, making money from home with the money that you already make. And one of the other things that they're going to do is show you your millionaire date. Here are some of the testimonials based on not only Money Max, not only credit max, not only equity max, but wealth max as well. So guys, here's the power of the home-based business. Now, when we're looking at Money Max, John Tate said the Money Max experts were able to help him get an extra $210 back into his paycheck, $70 every 2 weeks. That's $2,500 that he saves on taxes, all from income shift. And so we talked about experts a few minutes ago. These are some of the things that the experts were able to do for them. Now, here's what a 119 comes into, like where it really comes into play. The experts with Money Max are enrolled.
Enrolled agents, I think Don was going to say. Looks like we lost Don, but again, experts in your corner, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me this: how many wealthy people do you know that don't have a tax professional helping them understand taxes? In fact, our commander-in-chief says not paying taxes makes him smart. And I think we can surmise that he didn't get that way himself. He's got somebody helping him lower his taxes, right? Credit professionals. So you need the same people in your corner, and we're making it affordable for you to be able to do that with our Money Max team, right? Let's take a look at more Money Max testimonials, right? Travis Lee, a week ago, beginning to see the benefits of starting a business. They saved me $120 a paycheck and paying too much in taxes, ladies and gentlemen. So money coming back into your household to help you cover the cost of your business, but it's going to get even greater than that, ladies and gentlemen. Here's more Money Max testimonials, right? These people are literally making money because once they lowered their taxes and they got that information on their increase, they just start sharing it with people, guys. Put this in the comments. You cannot control someone else's excitement. You cannot control someone else's excitement. So when these people saw that increase in their take-home pay in their first 2 weeks in business, first 30 days in business, they shared those testimonies with other people. And guess what? Other people wanted to get involved. And that's what you're seeing on the screen is some people who, because of lowering their taxes, they shared our system and enrolled some other people into our business system. They got their own franchise and they started making money. Then we've got some short credit testimonies, guys, that I'm going to run through with you really, really quickly, right? Scott Becker says, listen, my TransUnion score went up 91 points in 6 weeks. So as you can see, he was in the 700s already, those little dots at the bottom. And then you see a huge jump where he went to 809. See, you don't have to have poor credit to increase your credit score, ladies and gentlemen. Those different, that difference between 700, 730, 713, where he was, to 809, that is a significant difference in terms of the price you pay for money. What you guys always remember, your credit score dictates the price you pay for money. I think we got Don back in here. You want to go through some more of these testimonies with us, Don?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Fantastic. And our good friend Arthur Terry, I'm extremely blown away since MWR. In less than 2 months, I've reached the executive director, but his credit score went up 81 points to 674. Right now, he still got a little bit of ways to go, but think about this: 81 points to a 674. But the poster child, the grandchild of the extra digit movement is our good friend to the left of my screen. Guys, she's 19, had a 356 credit score, right? And then you kind of see the progressions. Working with the experts, she's the granddaughter of my business partner, Mr. Charles Ivory. Working with the expert, she went from a 356 to a 501. Hey, think about that. And then again from a 501 to a 763. So her credit score increased over 400 points to the fact that she was able to go ahead and get her first car, no cosigner, low interest rates, all by herself. But most importantly, thanks to the experts. So again, the $119 is not significant when we're seeing success like this, Cortez.
That's right. That's right. It's amazing. Darrell posted about his significant other. April Stanley says, on her incredible credit score increased by the experts since getting the Financial Edge membership. She started at 465 on TransUnion and 558 on Equifax. She's up 140 points on her TransUnion and a total of 52 points on her Equifax. Ladies and gentlemen, the proof, as they say, is in the pudding. But it's not just the credit max. We've got credit testimonies for days, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. You don't have to have poor credit. Chuck was already in the 800s and they got him even higher from 805 to 812. Our good friend Bert Sims was already at 834 and they got him from 834 to 845. And what's cool is at the time he started working with the experts at Equity Max, Credit Max, is he was in the middle of refinancing his mortgage and he literally had 2 financial institutions fighting over his business. See, how would you like to be in that position? See, normally we're begging people to give us credit, give us money. We're getting turned down at one company and we're going to the next company. He's got companies fighting for his business. And as a result, don't really despise that 11-point increase, because those 11 points, even though he was already great with his credit score, those 11 points saved him $40,000 on his mortgage because he got a 2.75% interest rate, right? What about Equity Max? How are we helping people eliminate their debt in record time? I'm so grateful for our financial experts. She says, they outlined a plan to get me out of debt by 2024. My creditor's plan would have had me in debt to 2033. So we're shaving people off their time, which is increasing their cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. So Equity Max is all about cash flow production. Trevor says, when we look at where he is, in the same time that the Equity Max system will help you accumulate $250,000. So what I love about this system is saying, listen, we're going to get you out of debt, but the money that you are paying your creditors, if you follow our course of action and use that money to invest, we're going to help you become not only debt-free, but a debt-free millionaire, right? Now, I know you've got some experience with the private reserve account, as well as one of the other investments. So I'll let you talk to what is a private reserve account and why are you so excited that you now are playing with the big boss?
Hey, so with the private reserve account, it's an account where, first of all, not a lot of people know about it. To be completely honest with you, Cortez, 6 months ago, I didn't even know what a private reserve account, because there's a certain stature that you have to be in to have access to a private reserve account. And say, in a lot of cases, you got to have $250,000 net worth, be a $250,000 earner to even be in that group.
Right.
And so with a private reserve account, one of the benefits of it, let me say this, one of the benefits of it is your money will never take a loss. Right?
Okay.
I lost about 10 grand in my 401k. Your money will never take a loss in a private reserve account. There's no qualifying borrowers. You earn interest on the money you borrowed. It's called arbitrage, right? So what I mean by that is, I have 80 grand in my private reserve account and decide I want to go get myself a new car, and I take 25,000 out of my private reserve account, right? So a lot of people think that I now have $55,000 in my private reserve account. Well, I'm still earning interest on the $80,000, and then I'm just paying myself back because I now have become the bank. See, what arbitrage is, that's the interest that the banks make off your money, and then they go loan that out to somebody else. But since I became the bank, I start paying myself back, Cortez.
That's right. That's amazing. That's amazing. You also got experience with the land banking. I know that you recently got a tract of land. Talk a little bit about land banking and the significance of buying land.
Absolutely. So one of the most important things is, like this slide says, God may create more real estate, but he ain't creating no more land.
That's right.
What he put down here, on earth for us, that's it. And so now, in California, right outside of Los Angeles, there's starting to become a scarcity of land. Right, there's starting to become a scarcity of land, and so my wife and I was able to purchase land at a wholesale price. So now they're building what's going to be known as Baby Silicon Valley, the green energy efficient. It's like Baby Silicon Valley 2.0. I don't know the exact term of it.
Right.
So within the next 7 to 10 years, you'll start seeing hospitals growing up. You'll start seeing Walmarts. You'll start seeing subdivisions with houses. You'll start seeing all of these things, and the developers will then come back and purchase the land from us. So we all see the people. We see the people on the side of the road with the tripods, and they looking through the telescope, and then they tying the ribbons on trees and things like that. And then we ride past them all the time. And then 4 years later, 5 years later, 7 years later, the tree's gone and it's a subdivision there, or it's a strip mall there. And you looking like, well, when did this come? Ladies and gentlemen, that's called the path of growth. They're looking through those telescopes and surveying the land because they're going to be building something there. And so the best thing to do is be ahead of the curve instead of behind the curve. When you buy things at wholesale prices, as opposed to buying stuff at retail, the potential to earn is much greater. And so I'm super grateful to be a land banking owner. And I'll let you go ahead and talk about the ways we get paid, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's talk about this money real quick, and then we're going to let you guys out of here, man. Listen, I want you to go back to how simple what we do is. We expose people to the challenges that they face financially. We educate them on how to overcome those challenges. And then we turn them on to a team of experts that will help them execute their game plan, guys. It's almost robbery that they pay me so much money to do this stuff, man. So if you help enroll just 3 people into their own business in partnership with MWR Financial, you're going to earn $50 per person when that happens. So that's $150. If you do that within your first 30 days, which is not far-fetched at all, guys. We've had people who've done it within an hour, people who've done it within weeks, right? The first 30 days, you're going to earn what's called a momentum bonus. So that's an additional $150. Now, guess what? We said before that you can't control someone else's excitement. Those 3 people, when they find out you got a momentum bonus, they're going to want a momentum bonus. And guess what? Everybody knows a handful of people who want better credit, who want to make money from home, who want to get out of debt, who would like to invest in land and private reserve accounts. They introduce or enroll 3 people into the same business. You're going to make an extra $450 in a momentum bonus, guys. And again, all we're doing is exposing people, educating people, and connecting them with the experts to help them execute that game plan. If those 12 people do the same thing, help to enroll people into our vision of making wealth real for them, they're going to get their business started, and you're going to earn another $900 momentum bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So if you count that up, that's $1,500, or in other words, $500 per month. If you could use $500 per month right now, I want you to put 500 in the comments. If you can't, that's cool. I want you to put How many people do you know that could use $500 per month, right? Really quickly, this is what our coach and mentor, Brian Bean, was able to do in his first 30 days in business. As you can see, line number 2 says $900. So that means he's got the momentum bonus, right? But guess what? He couldn't have gotten the $900 momentum bonus unless he got the 450 momentum bonus. He couldn't have got the 450 unless he got the 150. So he qualified for all the momentum bonuses. Why? Because he helped educate a few people. They got excited. He could not control their excitement. So they went and started educating and exposing a bunch of people. And, it just happened and exploded. So first 30 days in business, you can see he started out with a few dollars, 28, 38, but then he started 400, 300, 300, 200. Ladies and gentlemen, every day he received a deposit into his account. Why? Because he couldn't control the excitement of the few people that he told, and they went out and exposed some people, got them educated, got them plugged into the system. So presidential bonus, Don, talk a little bit about this particular bonus. And, it's an amazing bonus, but talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, to put the beautiful part about the presidential bonus is, first of all, it ranges anywhere from $500 all the way up to $100,000 a month. So, I mean, we talking about $1.2 million for, for the highest, the highest level of the presidential bonus. The beautiful part about it, Cortez, is the exact same points that go towards everything else go towards the presidential bonus. So it's not like you need to go out and get a separate category of people and you got to go out and help this sector to get your momentum bonus. But now that you qualify for that, now you got to go out and help this sector to get the President's Club bonus. No, those same points all go together. They all go together. So like you said, you can't control another person's excitement. And once you share with somebody, they get excited, get happy. They see their pay increase, and then they go and help 3, 4, 7, 10, 15 people. Like you just can't control momentum. You cannot control or stop growth, and the company rewards you for it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And as you guys can see, I qualified for the presidential bonus myself. And when I said I am, thank you, man. When I said I am the multiplier, this is what I mean. Guys, I was able to put forth effort and gave myself a $500 per month pay raise. We can see other people. It's not just me. It's not just our leader, Brian Bean. It's not just the leaders. We're helping tons of people. LaMarcus Perry qualified for level 1, $500. Then we have a luxury car bonus. In addition to qualifying for a presidential bonus, I also qualified for a luxury car bonus. And this is all in the last 6 weeks. So I'm up to $1,000 increase in my monthly residual by exposing people to the challenges that they need to overcome, educating them on our solutions to overcome them, and then helping them get access to the experts to help them execute the same game plan that I'm on. So the car bonus goes from $500 to $1,250 to $3,000 per month. As we can see, Andre Bumblebee Russell, he's got the $1,250 car bonus, and he decided to go out and get him a new Camaro, right? Shayna Rawlings, she's responsible for all things extra digit, and she's why we look so good on screen, right? If y'all could see us before Shayna got to us this morning, and what y'all seeing now, y'all probably would have been scared away a long time ago. But she's at $1,250 car bonus, ladies and gentlemen. And then Brian Bean, all the way up to the $3,000 car bonus. And here's what you need to know about our car bonus. He doesn't have a car note on any of these cars that he has, but he still gets the $3,000 every single month. And he can do with it whatever he chooses, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that he's investing that money every single month. So Don, talk about the daily guarantee, man. This is what excited me when I first decided to open up my MWR financial franchise.
Hey, believe it or not, Cortez, it excited me as well. Like
okay.
The day that I signed up, I started saying, man, I gotta make $600 a month. Like that literally was the first thought that came in my mind, and I called I called like 3 of my really good friends and said, man, look, guys, we can go make a minimum of $600 a month. And so our good friends, Miss Yas and Marvin Green, have both qualified for the $20 a day daily guarantee. So that is $600 a month minimum residual income. So if they have an off month, here's another guy, one of my good friends, man, Mr. Cornelius Austin. If Cornelius were to have a bad month, he is still guaranteed at least $600 a month. And Cornelius actually showed you where he went from $5 a day up to $20 a day. So that was a 400% increase. This is a tier that I'm on right now, Cortez. My sister, my friend, my business partner, Kim Whitfield, and one of the cleanest guys that I know,
yes.
Mr. Anthony Moore, $30 a day daily guarantee. That's a $900 a month minimum income that they're shifting back into their house, so that they're being compensated from MWR Financial. It goes from $5 all the way up to $1,000. Cortez, keep going, because it ain't just us. It's not just us.
It's not just us, man. No.
Dean Wilkins, beautiful family, the cutest little daughter down there. Again, $30 a day, $900 a month. They call this man Hollywood right here. Now, Hollywood might be shut down from productions, but Hollywood is not shut down there in Atlanta, Georgia.
This Hollywood is producing.
He producing. The wealth whisperer, the quiet storm herself, Miss Quanah Sims, screenshots where she went from $50 a day daily guarantee up to level 5, $100 a day. Mr. Charles Ivory, his boss called him in and told him that they was going to have to let him go, Cortez. He gave him 2 letters. He said, S.O. He's actually triple crown. And then last, but certainly not least, our first female $1 million ring earner. They call her Cash Flow Christie. $8,000 per month guaranteed residual income, meaning you would have to have $1 million invested with an annual return of 8%. And Christy did that in record time, about 6 months. Again, our first female $1 million ring earner, Cash Flow Christy herself.
Awesome. And Mr. Brian Bean, I gave myself a $1,300 per month increase to my residual income over the last 6 weeks. How about a 6-figure per year increase over the last 6 weeks, man? It went from $200 a day to $300 a day to $500 a day, and is rapidly approaching $1,000 per day in guaranteed residual income, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to do it for us. Our 40 minutes of fame are up. Listen, you're one of 3 people if you've gotten this far to the presentation. And number 3 says, listen, thanks, but no thanks. I'm good with my taxes. They're low as they can get. I am good with my income. I love it. I'm making enough money. I don't need help with investing in land or private reserve or any of that. But here's what I want you to do if you're number 3. At least thank the person who invited you to check us out this morning. And then share this with some people, because everybody ain't on your level where they can't use some of these experts. Then you might be a number 2. And number 2 says, listen, not sure about building a business, but I agree with you guys. I need financial experts in my corner. Put this in the comments. 2 equals $79 per month, because that's all you pay if you want just the membership. You just want access to the professionals, $79 per month. And what's cool about this, Don, is it includes both a husband and a wife. So that's an amazing opportunity, an amazing offer. If you're number 2, you're going to get back with the person who got you on this webinar, this live stream, this watch party, whoever's watch party you're watching. Just say, hey, I'm a number 2. I'm ready to grab that membership. But then you might be like Don and myself. A number 1 says, I am all the way in. I want the membership for my personal finances. I want the 10 income streams. I want it all. So the number 1s will pay $228. So put in the comments, 1 equals $228. Then $119 per month to maintain your business, which is popcorn and peanut money when you think about running a business. I don't know any business owner who is able to have a business with the income potential that we have and their overhead so low. So, ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that got you on this watch party, this webinar, and let them know if you're a number 2 or a number 1, and we will get you on the right game plan, on the right track to help you get your finances to the next level. So with that being said, we out of here, man, because we've got some people that we've got to go expose, educate, and enroll and get them connected with the experts so they can get their finances in order. So until we talk to y'all next time, we want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it. Each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.